Most coaches think they need a huge following or fancy funnels to make $10,000 a month, but it's not true. And I know it's not true because I helped over 700 coaches build successful businesses in the last decade. I've discovered what really moves the needle, and it's much simpler than you would expect. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to hit $10,000 a month without the overwhelm in a new, simpler and faster way that works. I will show you the exact steps and you will see how one coach made $12,000 in a week without social media and discover my unique truth bomb attraction method, which makes clients want to work with you without you selling yourself. To start, let me show you how you can go from quitting your job to making $10,000 a month in just a few weeks. My client Gary had a six-figure job that didn't feel right anymore. He was stuck charging $30 an hour and he had no idea what to do about it. But when he implemented this, it got him to $10K a month very quickly. So what did he do? Instead of trying to appeal to everyone, Gary wrote down the name of just 2 dream clients. These were people he knew personally who needed his help and who he was confident he could make a real difference for. No big marketing strategy, no massive online following, not even social media. Just the names of 2 people he knew he could impact. Gary then reached out to these 2 potential clients with a simple message, offering to help them overcome their biggest challenge. No pushy sales pitch, no pressure, just genuine curiosity about what they were going through. And guess what? Both of them wanted to talk. Gary couldn't believe it. That single shift, focusing on 2 people he knew, was the beginning of his new life. Now it's your turn. Think about the people in your life, colleagues, friends, or professional connection who would benefit from your coaching. Write down 5 names right now and then reach out to them with a message offering to help them solve their biggest problem. But how do you write that message? So let's flip it. Imagine receiving a message that finally makes you feel truly seen and heard, one that resonates with your silent struggles. Think of the challenges you hesitate to voice, the ones you barely admit to yourself. Your message should echo these hidden battles. Find the unspoken struggles that keep your dream clients up at night, the ones they're not even sharing with their closest friends. And craft a message that feels exclusive and timely, like, I'm expanding my coaching practice and seek a few select clients ready to tackle, and then insert your specific problem and achieve the solution you want to give them. Do you know anyone who might be a fit? This is where the magic happens. Often people not only send you referrals, but they raise their own hands, eager to work with you themselves. This is exactly what Gary did. When he reached out to his potential clients, instead of pitching his coaching services, he asked them a question that cut right to the heart of their struggles. It wasn't a canned message, it was deeply personal, rooted in their reality. Therefore, they wanted a call. But how did you turn those calls into clients? Imagine being in a conversation where for the first time in your life, someone truly sees you, the real you, behind all the masks. That's what Gary gave them. They felt heard in a way they hadn't before. And this created an emotional connection that made them want to work with him. But remember, you are not selling coaching. You're uncovering the truth that holds your clients back. You're pulling the curtain back on what's really been stopping them. We all have excuses for not reaching a dream, like I'm too busy or I don't have resources, but those are just the tip of the iceberg. What's really holding us back is buried deep, like the hidden base of an iceberg. For Gary's client, it wasn't about time or stress, it was deeper. Fear of failing, fear of not living up to their own expectations. And until they confronted this, no amount of coaching would work. When Gary asked the right question, it was as if he held up a mirror to his clients' souls. They saw the truth that they'd been avoiding, and that truth set them free. Suddenly, they weren't just ready to work with him, they needed to. This approach is what I called truth bomb attraction, because it's about seeing beyond what's being said and tapping into your intuition as a coach. You need to ask yourself, what's really holding my dream clients back? What's the deeper issue they're struggling with that they may not even realize it? When you connect to potential clients at this deeper level, just like Gary did, their energy shifts. Suddenly, they need to work with you. How do I know this? because it changed my life forever. Years ago, when I was a monk, I traveled to meet an Indian guru. I didn't know why, but I knew I had to meet him. I was searching for something I couldn't yet name. When I finally sat before him, my heart raced. This was my chance. I asked the traditional question that every monk is trained to ask, but he didn't answer. Instead, he turned to me and looked deep into my eyes. It was as if he could see straight into these unspoken parts of me, the shadows, the fears, the truth that I didn't have the courage to confront. And then he ignored the question I had asked, and he spoke directly to the question I had never dared to ask. A question buried so deep inside me, I hadn't even found the words for it, but he did. And in that moment, something in me broke open. My body began to tremble uncontrollably, and for 3 days I couldn't stop shaking. It was as if the raw truth he revealed had flooded my entire being, forcing me to confront what I had been avoiding for so long. This is what I've called truth bomb attraction, the ability to see the truth that others cannot even voice. When you connect with your potential clients at their deepest level, just like that guru did for me, they don't just want to work with you, they need to, because you have shown them the truth about themselves that they have been avoiding. And when you do, they don't just want to work with you, as I said, they need to. Just like that guru helped me face my biggest hidden fears, Gary used truth bomb attraction to help his clients do the same. He didn't stop at easy answers. He went straight to the real reason they were stuck. But how do you turn this into a $10,000 a month coaching business? Do you remember how Gary reached out to just 2 potential clients? Well, here's what happened next. Within the first week, both clients invested $6,000 each, meaning Gary made $12,000 in his first week. That's right, $12,000 in a single week. No ads, no complicated sales funnels, no tech, no need for a huge audience. In fact, no social media. You can't even find Gary on the internet. Gary focused on delivering value to a small group of people who truly needed his help, and it paid off fast. Gary's clients weren't just paying for coaching, they were paying for outcomes, for transformation. But how could Gary go from making $12,000 in his first week to consistently earning over $10,000 a month? The first key to long-term success is to help your clients with their biggest problem right away. In the very first session, you need to make a big difference, a big transformation for them. And this isn't just about giving them a quick win. It's about helping them overcome something that's been holding them back for years. And for Gary, this was a game changer. His clients weren't just happy, they were amazed. After just one session, their biggest problem had been solved, and they had this strong feeling inside of calm and joy and freedom and love. And this kind of immediate change is what makes master coaches stand out. Gary's clients were so impressed with the result. They shared the experience with friends. They're like picking up the phones after the call and like calling the best friends and saying, hey, wow, I never felt this calm and this clear. It's truly life-changing. And those friends, you know what? They responded by asking, tell me about your coach. How much did this pay? Can you introduce me to your coach? So Gary didn't even have to pitch himself. His clients were doing it for him. Each happy client brought in at least one referral. Gary took all of them through the truth bomb attraction call. He helped them see a truth about themselves that they hadn't yet discovered. Therefore, all of the referrals became new clients. Over the next few months, Gary had so many people asking to work with him that he built a waiting list. This meant he didn't just maintain his $10,000 a month income. He scaled beyond it and is now doing more than $240,000 in his first year. He didn't need to worry about where his next client would come from, and he could raise his prices because demand for his coaching was higher than ever. But how can you build a waiting list to maintain your $10,000 a month income? You need to deliver real, deep transformational work in your client's first session. Watch this video next to get the set of questions you need to ask your clients to break through the deeper issues that's been holding them back for years so they can't wait to work with you. Watch this now.